Ash and Arya have a breeding recommendation with each other from the Tiger SSP, and so we've been studying Arya's hormone cycle for a year and a half now, and she started cycling at the end of 2018. So we saw throughout 2019 that she was starting to cycle more regularly. So then at the end of 2019, we started doing introductions with Bash and Arya, and the first step to that was to do it in the dens, where we have a lot more control. There's a lot of doors. There's a lot of opportunities to separate them should the interaction go bad. And so we've done that about 5 different months that we've tried them together inside. And so now we felt like it was time to try them out on the habitat. Ears back is usually that one of them are annoyed. Hissing, tail twitching, these are all behaviors that kind of indicate that breeding will probably not occur. So we're looking for positive chuffing, which is a tiger greeting, wanting to be next to each other, those types of things. Today, when she approached him, he wasn't aggressive, there wasn't any hissing, he just really wanted to leave. But there wasn't any aggressive body language, so we felt like today was probably a good day to go ahead and try them out on the habitat. We don't feel like there would be breeding today based on their behavior, but everything was calm and non-aggressive. And this is part of their normal routine. Their normal day is we get up, we get breakfast, we go out. So when we're doing introductions and constantly pulling them off exhibit or keeping them off exhibit for an extended time, that's not normal. So I think trying to keep their routine normal is also a positive thing. We're hoping that with increased opportunity that we'll see breeding. That's the goal. There are several zoos that when they breed tigers, they wait for the female to cycle and then the male to show interest, and once those two things happen, their tiger pair will be together 24/7 for probably about 5 days until the female comes out of cycle and then she starts actively avoiding the male. Yeah, it's both. It's exciting and stressful. I feel better. It's always the fear of the unknown for me. So now that they're out, we've seen several interactions where she keeps pursuing him. He keeps saying, not right now. But she's listening and being submissive when he asserts himself, which is a really good sign. So they're communicating and listening to each other pretty well. So by nature, tigers only come together for breeding. And so in human care, we are really trying to time their introductions during a cycle. So if we get it wrong, there's a potential for a little bit increased risk for fighting. Since we've started introductions in the dens, we always have a couple of CO2 extinguishers. We've got the power washer on, a hose, cowbell, a paintball gun. So anything that we could use to try to distract them if they were to engage in a fight. We just need them to let go of each other just long enough to pull one to another side of a door. Also half his age, so she's younger, a little more spry. But you know, he has really good behavior that we've seen through the Howdy over the last 3 years. So he seems to only be interested when it's her cycle, which is I think why she selected him over Tan. So yeah, she's probably a little bit more playful and she just seems really happy to be with him.